All right, today I have an Avanti dishwasher, and I'm going to show you how to use this particular Avanti dishwasher right here. All right, I'm going to go through all of the things: how to start it, how to stop it, how to cancel it, how to lay, how to do a half load, how to put it in sanitization mode when you're washing. I'm going to go through all of that. So let's go ahead and get started. Stick with me through this. I'm going to go through it, a lot of valuable information. So I have the Avanti dishwasher. And you can look right here, it has different cycles on here: regular, auto, intensive, delicate, super, rinse, as well as some other controls right here. We're gonna go over that as well, all right? So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. Excuse that, that's an alarm really quickly. And inside of the Avanti dishwasher, you can see I've loaded the dishes. It's a small one right here. This is for a small one. You can see that, look inside, there's an impeller right there. All right, so if you ever need to clean, this is the filter that you take out. Simply twist it and pull it, clean all of that. All right, that's the filter down there. Always make sure that the propeller, we'll call it propeller, sprayer, is able to rotate freely. There's one down there as well as one on the top of this rack here. Always make sure that those are able to move freely, or else your dishes won't get thoroughly clean. See that this spoon right here, it actually fell down, and that would have blocked the propeller or the sprayer from actually doing its job. So I put that right there on that rack right here. You can do the same thing right here if you have large spoons like that, to prevent the sprayer from being blocked. All right, so there's a basket in here. I place the dishes inside of this basket right here, for the utensils in this basket right here, so they can get washed. However, I have been able to place them right here if you don't want to use a basket and you need more space. If you only have a few utensils, you can place them at the top. So I'm gonna go ahead and place this back down in there. And then I'm going to go ahead and shut it. You see I have the glasses up there. I have a pan down there, bowls, glasses, the bottom, plates, all right? So line them up in there. I put the pan in there. Some people just wash by hand. I put it in there. And right here is the rinse aid. It's important that you have some rinse aid, and you fill the rinse aid up. Make sure there's rinse aid in there, or your dishes may not become dry right at the end of the wash. You might have to dry them yourself or let them air dry. So very important to put dishwasher rinse aid inside of the compartment right here. Once you fill it up, you normally use your dishwasher. You probably only have to do it once a month or so. And then you make sure that that is closed completely. The next is using detergent pods. Right here, I have a Cascade Platinum dishwasher pod. This is a Cascade dishwasher pod. You can see it has detergent on one end, and then it has the different, I don't know what the colors are for, but they look really cool. And it's probably why I bought it, because the colors look great, and I guess it's marketing. They could have made this white or clear, but I don't know. Anyway, back to what I was doing. So I have this, and I'm going to place the pod within the compartment, and then I'm going to make sure it shuts. Now, you can use a liquid in there. You could use a powder detergent if you want to, or the tablets if you want to. I use the pod. Now, if you put this in here and you make a mistake, and you want to take that out and put a different pod in there because you don't like the colors of that pod, I don't know, I just came up with the reason why you would take it out. But if you need to take it out, go ahead and press this button right here, and it opens up, and you can remove it and place it in with the detergent that you like. But after you put the detergent in, close that. And then once you get up here, you're gonna look at the controls. There's a lot going on right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come over here. Probably could wipe this down a little bit. Make it a little bit more visually appealing. There we go. So once you have this down right here, it says right here, start, pause, on, off, 3 seconds. So start, pause. You can start and pause at this. It says on and off, hold for 3 seconds. Okay, you have the program. To cancel, hold for 3 seconds. You have the delay, hold for 3 seconds. Cancel, hold for 3 seconds. Options, half load, hold for 3 seconds. And then you have all of these, the sanitization, high temperature. I'm gonna go over these with you. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this on, and you see if I press it once, it does not turn on. I have to press and hold it down, POP. All right, press and hold it down 3 seconds. All right, and so it turns on. Once it turns on, I'm able to go to the next option right here. Next option right here, I'm going to go to Program. All right, so I'm going to go to Program. It goes Program 1 is regular. Program 2 is auto, so it automatically detects when the dishes are clean. Program 3 is intensive. Program 4 is delicate, if you have delicate dishes in there. Program 5 is for the super, so that like the heavy wash, you would probably want to use super. Program 6, hold on, I actually hit the delay, I'll go over that in a second. Program 6 is if you just want to rinse the dishes. I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to do the Program 5. I want an intense wash right there, or the super wash, okay? So once I've done that, I can go over here and there's a delay button right here. So there's a delay. You can delay it for 1 hour, 2 hours. It goes all the way up, I believe, to 24 hours. And that means you can delay the wash after you press start, and it won't start until after so many hours that has gone by. So it went all the way up, I believe that was that 19 hours? I don't know why they didn't just go up to 24. So it went up to 19 hours and I got it back down to 0. Okay, you have that, okay? And so next, you have options, okay? So you have options. If I press this options button, I can do sanitize, I can do high temperature, I can do extra dry, I can do sanitize and high temp, I can do high temp and extra dry. All right, so I have all of these, okay? So I'm gonna do sanitize and high temp, okay? So I have that selected right there. Okay, so once I have this selected, what I'm going to do is come over here, and in order for me to start this, I didn't go over the half load. Let's go ahead and do the half load. All right, so half load, hold for 3 seconds, okay? Hold for 1, 2, 3. And now it's a half load. So if you have a half load, you can do that right there, okay? To get out of that, cancel half load, I'm gonna go ahead and hold it down, POP. And the half load is done, okay? So you have the delay, you can cancel it by going right here, and it cancels the delay after you select it if you want to. The program, if you're not happy with the program, you can cancel that by holding it down, POP, for 3 seconds. And it closed it. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to back to program 5. That's what I want. Oh, went over it a little bit. All right, so program 5, all right? And the next right here is to start it. And all I have to do is press this start right here. Now, if I want to cancel, okay, you go ahead and press and hold it down, okay? So I'm gonna press it, and it's counting down, and I have to shut it before it closes. And now, I have to shut it before the countdown finishes, or else it'll reset. So once this pops up right here, shows you, I believe that's the minutes right there, the Avanti dishwasher is in action, and it is actually beginning the wash. All right, so that is how you use an Avanti dishwasher. I hope this video was helpful. Thanks a lot for watching and watching.